What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Broadway Joel, the voice of Dominican boxing, and today we will be watching and I will be commentating on the fight between Shakur Stevenson and Edwin de los Santos. This should be a very exciting fight. Two young, hungry southpaws in their prime, in their 20s, mid to early 20s. This is a fight that many people have avoided on Shakur's side. From his point of view, many people have avoided him. And Edwin de los Santos is somebody who's gone towards him, looking for the action, looking for the smoke, as they say. Um, and this is going to be a very interesting fight. Uh, Speed, power, ring IQ, everything you can want in a boxer. If one is missing it, they both have it. You know, together you're gonna see every kind of elite skill in this fight. I'm very much looking forward to it. Uh, Again, the best part about it is this isn't a fight that it's happening 10 years too late, 4 years too late, 3 years too late. As we've seen in the past, this isn't a super mega fight, be it in terms of box office, but for the hardcore fans, and if you're watching this, most likely you're a hardcore fan. You're excited. You're at the edge of your seat. I already see some of the comments, and people are nervous. People are excited. People are anticipating something great happening. And hey, man, a lot of people waited for this day, including both fighters. And here it is. We're less than, 10, 15 minutes away from the fight happening. And I'm excited. I'm excited myself. I'm definitely planning on enjoying myself. And obviously, I will be commentating on the fight, and I'll be trying my best to be as unbiased as possible. And but yeah, no, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting for sure. Yeah, man, I see people saying that they're nervous slash excited. Oh, wrong mic. All right, all right. Hold on one second, guys. There we go. All right, all right. Hopefully, you guys hear me now very well. Again, as I was mentioning, this fight is very, very exciting for both sides. Uh, you know, Shakur Stevenson is finally getting a fighter that people feel is going to challenge him, somebody in his prime, somebody who is not afraid of him. And Edwin de los Santos is getting his big shot. This is the biggest fight of his career, and I'll be honest with you, I think this will be the biggest fight ever in his career, regardless if he wins or loses. And the reason I say that is if he wins, he'll have bigger fights after that. And you're probably thinking like, all right, well, if you just said, this is the biggest fight of his career, and you're saying he may have other bigger fights, I'm just saying, if he wins this fight, this can catapult him to bigger fights in the future. You get what I'm saying? This is the fight where it will springboard him into somewhat mainstream. This fight is on free ESPN. He's the main event, Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like look at Hector Luis Garcia, his last fight against Tank. You know, uh, pay-per-view, sold out crowd in DC. He lost, and now he's on a co-main event on the next pay-per-view. Had he won that fight, that would have springboarded his career. So Edwin de los Santos, he's here. This will be a big opportunity. He wins this next fight. Uh, uh, he won't be on an undercard somewhere. His next fight will be in the main event, and he'll probably get paid double of what he got today. I'm really looking forward to this fight, and let the best man win. Edwin de los Santos is finally in the ring. He's walking in. He got the shades. He got he's wearing red and blue. and and now Shakur Stevenson is now coming in. He's wearing all black with a prime diamond studded chain. I'm pretty sure he's getting paid a pretty penny for that because Prime, I believe, is the sports drink that Logan Paul owns. And also, I remember Terrence Crawford walked out with a chain like that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he had Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward are walking him out. And Terrence Crawford also has a prime chain. So it seems like they're very invested in promoting this sports drink. And hey, man, why not do it in boxing? Why not do it in boxing? Boxing is, although a niche sport, still a popular sport, and it's also a global sport. A lot of people like to downplay boxing's popularity here in America, but there's in the UK and places all over the world where boxing is still one of the a major sport, and not as niche as it is here in America. But yeah, no, this is exciting stuff. We're literally again less than 5 minutes away from the fight, from the first bell ringing. I'm anticipating both fighters I'm anticipating Shakur Stevenson being a lot more cautious than Edwin, and Edwin trying to close the distance with his jab. That the key to this fight is the distance. If Shakur is controlling the distance, it's going to be hard for Edwin to win. And if Edwin could somehow close the distance and fight at the distance he wants, I could definitely see my man pulling off an upset. But hey, we'll see. They fight the fights. I can talk all day what they need to do on paper and what could happen. But the fight is happening now, and I'm super excited for it. I'm all here for it. Was that Juan in Edwin's corner? Maybe. I didn't see him, but I did see him in backstage holding the flag. So shout out to my man Juan, who through my channel developed a relationship with Edwin, and now is part of Edwin's team. So that's something amazing to see, to be honest with you. Something that my channel had influence on. So that's pretty cool. So good for him. I'm not sure if he is in the corner, but I'm pretty sure he is, though. I'm pretty sure. Because again, he was backstage. I definitely saw him backstage when they panned the camera to the back. All right. Now, see Samson Lukowitz in the corner. Claudio Marrero in the corner. All right. You got some good guys. Oh, I wonder if Shakur Stevenson is sponsored by Reebok. He's been wearing a lot of Reebok gear lately. And I wonder if he's sponsored by them. But we'll see. All right, it's getting started now. They got the flashing lights. They getting it. They're getting ready to get it popping. I'm anticipating this to be a good fight, an entertaining fight, a competitive fight. And guess what? Let the best man win, as they say in boxing. Let the best man win. This is boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is boxing, and anything can happen on either side. Many have predicted that Shakur Stevenson is going to dominate this fight. Many people that I respect as well. So, I personally do not see it like that. I definitely respect Edwin's speed and power. They put that his brother Julio's on the Dominican national team. His brother's name is Jose Luis, so they got that wrong. ESPN, you need to do better. No disrespect, but you need to do better. ESPN. Jose Luis de los Santos is on the Dominican national team, not Juan. Maybe they're confusing Juan de la Cruz, the fan that comes on Broadway Joel all the time, and they think that's Edwin's brother. And maybe that's how they mixed it up. But no. His brother's name is Jose Luis de los Santos. By the way, those are some cool gloves that Edwin has. He has the red and white rivals, but on the inside is the escudo, the Dominican emblem on the middle of the flag. it's on the palm of the glove. That's actually a pretty cool design on the glove. Damn, Shakur Stevenson outlands his opponents at a 3-to-1 ratio. That is absolutely amazing. So for every 3 punches he lands, his opponents only land one. To give context as to what that means. Shakur Stevens is a good fighter. Let's not make no bones about it. Shakur Stevenson is a very good fighter, which is why he's such a heavy favorite in the betting odds. He's a heavy favorite, and many people see him as the best out of the crop of that Tank, Haney, Tio, Ryan, you know, little 4 or 5 fighters. A lot of people see him as the best, and hey, man, he can prove it now. If he can get this W, he can prove now that he is one of the best, if not the best. But we'll see, because I know Edwin is game. Edwin, this training camp did a lot of things that he hasn't in the past. He finished his last 3 weeks in Las Vegas, ran at elevation. They also added swimming, which they never did, to help with his conditioning, and also get better sparring partners in Las Vegas, if we're being quite frank. So we'll see. He's had gas tank problems and the issues, but adding elevation and hot weather in Las Vegas can make a big difference. But enough of me talking. This fight's about to get started, and right now, and ding, 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 round 1. Here we go. All right. See, Edwin comes out with a wild right hook. Now, jab to the stomach. See, one thing I will say about the right hook, that so far Edwin has thrown 2 kind of loopy right hooks. It's kind of over exaggerated. If he wants to land that, he's going to have to shorten that up. He's telegraphing it, but yeah. Oh, nice jab. Yeah, it seems Edwin has landed a few jabs to the body and then had Shakur in the ropes and landed a nice power jab. So it seems like the jab is how he's going to control the distance. And yeah, Shakur's just trying to figure him out. I don't think Shakur has thrown a punch. Maybe he's thrown a little probing jab, couple feints here and there, but he hasn't really thrown much punches. And wow. By the way, Edwin somewhat looks big here, man. Edwin looks more of the thicker fighter. It makes sense. He has more fights at 135 than Shakur Stevenson does. But it's pretty evident. Well, at least from watching him, who's the bigger fighter. And Shakur Stevenson, one of his best gifts is his reflexes. He has very good reflexes, and anytime he senses dangers, he takes a step back. He takes a large step back, and that seems to discourage opponents a lot because the guy's moving straight back, something you're actually taught not to do, but he gets away with it. He moves straight back, and he does so at a quick pace. Counter punches on the move as well. Can punch going backwards. And seems like, ooh, oh, nice. Edwin misses with a right hook, falls in, and then Shakur catches him with a right hook. So it's actually interesting. I think this will be a battle of the lead hands. At least that's how it seems so far. Both fighters trying to establish their jab and right hook. One thing they say though is never hook with a hooker. And Edwin, I want to say, is a hooker. You know what I'm saying? He is known for that right hook. Nice jab from both guys. Edwin to the body, Shakur to the head, right there. So 20 seconds left in this round. So far, I like what Edwin has done so far. Not much has been landed from either fighter, but I feel like Edwin has landed more jabs, particularly that one power jab. That was probably the most significant punch of the round. Although Shakur had his moments with the right hook, I don't think that was enough to get the round. So that first round in the bank, I'm gonna have to go Edwin de los Santos on that one. Uh, Not much happened, but again, I think he landed good jabs to the body, and that one power jab while Shakur was on the ropes, I liked. So far 1-0 Edwin de los Santos. Yeah. So a lot of how do I say not nervous energy. Uh and, you know, I will say nervous energy, but not in a negative way. Some people may take it like I'm saying one of them is scared, or it's just a lot of like, all right, hold on, let me figure this guy out before they start opening up. He landed a bunch of jabs and feints. Well, no, I'm not gonna say a bunch of jabs. They each threw a bunch of jabs, kind of just measuring distance and trying to see who's gonna control the distance, which I mentioned was a key to this fight. Well, all right, second round about to start. And Edwin now coming forward, coming forward. Also, the first round says total punches landed. Shakur Stevenson landed 6 punches, and De Los Santos landed 4. I'm not sure that's accurate, but that's what the CompuBox says. Let's see. Shakur now. It's so weird. Shakur takes a couple steps forward, but once Edwin starts like, all right, starts trying to meet him in the middle. Nice jab from Shakur Stevenson. It's kind of like he just pops right out. So Shakur Stevenson's footwork is just absolutely amazing, to be honest with you. Oh, jab kind of put Shakur off balance. Not a hard jab, but it was kind of like maybe he caught him as he was moving, and that kind of like stumbled him. Yeah, I kind of would like to see a little bit more bounce, more. Oh, nice jab from Edwin. I want to see a little bit more bounce, a little bit more movement from Edwin de los Santos. To be honest with you, I want to see him loosen up no more. He seems very stiff and very measured. Like, oh yeah, you know, and that kind of could get you to get timed. You know, if you're a little bit more loosey goosey, people think nice little right hook from Edwin. Oh, you know, if you're a little bit more loosey goosey, you know, people may think, hey, that's just your natural movement. And when you throw your right hand, or you throw your left hand, as opposed to if you're stiff, once you start moving, it's gonna be like, all right, he's probably moving because he's gonna throw a punch. So I want to see him loosen up more, a little bit more, you know, head movement, shoulder movement, hand movement. But he just seems very stiff. And when you're facing a counter puncher like Shakur Stevenson, uh, him not knowing when you're gonna throw a punch is key. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But so far this round, nobody's really landed anything significant. 2 minutes has passed. I want to say Shakur has landed, you know, a couple jabs, and Edwin has landed a couple jabs himself. But I want to say Shakur so far this round has is winning it so far. But that's not really saying much. And if this is anybody's round with 30 seconds left, because nothing of significance has been landed from either fighter. But again, I want to see Edwin get a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more aggressive. And I guess that's easy for me to say. I'm sitting here on a YouTube channel commentating. You know, I don't have the fighter in front of me, but it just seems like he can't get his offense started, and Shakur Stevenson is comfortable knowing he's probably going to get these rounds. If we're being honest with you, you know, a lot of people saying Edwin's going to need a knockout to win. He's not going to get a decision, and you know, like I'm not gonna say I disagree. So I'm definitely giving that round to Shakur Stevenson. So right now I have it 1-1. Excuse me, 1-1, and even, but it's still a lot of fight left. There's 10 more rounds to go. Still anybody's fight. Nobody's ahead on my scorecard currently, but I would like to see the action pick up a little bit more. Slow pace fight. And last thing we need is a boring fight, you know, especially if we're gonna stay up this late on a Thursday. uh, Yeah, which again, I hate that this fight is on a Thursday. I hate that this fight is on the West Coast. This fight should have been on a Saturday, probably Heisman night on in Madison Square Garden, to be honest with you. That's where it should be, but I don't make the rules. So round 3 has started. Shakur starting out with a nice jab. Edwin now throwing his jab, but it seems like his jab keeps coming up short. And that's credit to Shakur's reflexes and foot speed of backing up. So yeah, want to see. Yeah, they're both planted. They're both playing this cat and mouse game. When Shakur starts coming forward, Edwin starts shifting back, pulling out, kind of like what Shakur does, and vice versa. And Shakur, that's always been his game, and he's been doing that. So I would like to see both fighters decide to mix it up a little bit more. Yeah, a lot of measuring, a lot of reading, of studying from both fighters. Both fighters necessarily aren't throwing punches and oh, look, Shakur kind of threw a feint and then just kind of went ooh, almost to say like, oh, nice left hand by from Edwin. And then he smiled at him. But yeah, Shakur threw a feint and was just kind of like, "Ooh, I just missed that. Like if I would have thrown it, it would have landed." And then Edwin followed it up with a nice little overhand left. Um, Again, halfway through this round, and not much has happened. I guess Edwin is winning it, but that's not saying much. Neither fighter has landed anything significant. Oh, nice jab from Shakur. And Edwin now seems like, all right, I see him now planting his feet almost to say like, all right, I'm gonna punch. I want to fight now. Enough of this measuring stuff. I want to fight. Yeah, yeah. Edwin is now he. Oh, nice right hand from Edwin. Yeah. Edwin seems to be gaining confidence this round. Again, he's making little smirks. He's making little smiles, and I think he's getting a little bit more comfortable. I think first 2 rounds kind of like the nerves, or kind of like maybe reading the rhythm, and maybe now he's getting a little bit impatient, and that actually may be a good thing. Maybe a good thing. Shakur's not a big puncher, so he is able to take some risk against the counter puncher. All right, this round is ending. I'm going to give it to Edwin, but again, that's not really saying much. This round didn't happen. Much didn't happen, but I'm going to give that round to Edwin de los Santos. I thought he landed a nice little right hook in the round, but not much is happening. This is so far through 3 rounds, it's been a bit disappointing, to be honest with you, from an entertainment standpoint. But hey, still a lot of fight left. It's 9 rounds to go. Things could get exciting real quick with one shot. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing about boxing. Maybe you have 2, 3 rounds that are boring, and out of nowhere, one shot makes this fight like, whoa, knockout of the year, or whoa, this was very entertaining. All right. Let's see. Let's see. They're showing. I don't know why they're showing the replay of Edwin in the corner. I'm not sure what happened. I don't have the volume on, so I'm not sure if there was something I was missing. Oh, Edwin fainted, then shifted to his left. I damn it. Through 3 rounds, Shakur has landed 16 punches, and De Los Santos has landed 8, according to CompuBots. That is shameful, to be honest, that they landed, a total of 24 punches through through 3 rounds. But let's hope the pace picks up. Let's hope the pace picks up, because this so far hasn't been entertaining at all. All right. Edwin coming in with the double jab and following with a right hook. I think Edwin is going to have to start using his legs a little bit more. Start using his angles. Seems like coming forward and following Shakur isn't the way to go. I would like to see him use a little bit of what he used against Adorno, but more coming forward with the angles. So while he's shifting back, maybe shift forward left or forward to your right to you know kind of create a shortcut as to where Shakur is going to be. But this is terrible, man. I'll be honest with you. Nice job to the body from Edwin. I think Shakur is aware or was aware of Edwin's power and has decided, all right, I'm just not going to take no risk whatsoever. I'm just going to keep this fight at the distance I want. Back up. I know that if it's a close fight, I know that if it's a close round, it's probably going to go my way. I'm just going to fight at this pace. And to be honest with you, the fans are suffering. This is not entertaining whatsoever. Uh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on this round. Be honest with you, both have landed a couple punches, but nothing of significance. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Yeah, yeah. Every time, wow, it's somewhat good, I guess, for Shakur. Every time Edwin goes to throw a punch, he takes like 2, 3 steps back, and Edwin just comes up short. He's just coming up short with pretty much every punch. And now Edwin is landing jabs to the body, which I saw him have success in the first round, and that could be a key factor. All right, now Shakur's coming forward through a right hook that missed, but landed with an overhand left to the body. Listen, I think I'm gonna give credit to the guy trying to make that fight, trying to land punches, and I'm gonna give that round to Edwin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't give a guy running around not doing anything, not landed any punches of significance around. I'm giving that fourth round uh to De Los Santos. Oh wow. Edwin fought the third round without a mouthpiece. That's why they showed that replay. That's a big mistake from his corner, to be honest with you. That's a big mistake. This is a championship fight, and you forget a mouthpiece. I'm sorry. That's a big mistake. Uh, you know, he fought a whole round without a mouthpiece. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, but not like money punches was landed, so he's okay. Wow, Mark Kriegel has it 4-0 in favor of Shakur Stevenson. I'm not sure what fight he's watching. I'm not sure if this running style is what he likes, but I have they find a little rough on the inside now. I'm not sure when there. Right. If this turns into an inside fight, that think things can get interesting now. I mean, seems like Shakur was getting the better of that little hold and punch exchange. So, it, what the hell was that? Edwin just followed him and then just kind of did a quick turn. Not sure what that was, but yeah. Yeah, Edwin is now. Oh, nice body shot from Edwin. And Edwin has heavy hands, so a lot of times, a single body shot could change the the the, the, the pace of the fight. Now Edwin is coming in guns blazing. Missed a couple punches, but definitely threw a lot. Through not through a lot, through like a little nice combination that he wanted to land. All right. Shakur now stepping forward, stepping forward. And it looks like Edwin wants to counter punch. He has that high guard. And what he did against Ryo, a lot of times he would have that high guard. He would take a quick step back and come over with an overhand left or come with a right hook. And it looks like that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to counter punch the counter puncher. He wants Shakur to start to be the one to open up and lead so he can do this. All right. Edwin landed a couple nice body shots there. And honestly, I think that jab to the body is where he can have his success. So far, I feel like Shakur's winning this round. They had a couple exchanges on the inside that he had the advantage over. And yeah, but we'll see. I'm just really not liking the action of this fight. The entertainment value is very low. This but like this, at least through 5 rounds, this isn't a fight I'm going to rewatch. All right. Well, I do like that Edwin is now showing a little bit different look, moving around a little bit. Nice jab from both fighters. All right, round over. I'm gonna give that round to Shakur Stevenson. I thought he had the better work on the inside and did his thing. So, all right, I have a 3-2 De Los Santos currently. Again, but I want to see this action pick up more. This action needs to pick up more. By the way, if you guys are scoring at home, write your scorecard in the chat, man. I want to. I'm interested as to how you guys see it. Right now, I have it 3-2 in favor of Edwin De Los Santos. So if you guys are scoring, please put it in the comment section so I can see how you guys are seeing it. Because so far, Mark Kriegel, I'm assuming, has this 5-0, which I'll be honest with you, I think is an atrocious scorecard. But that's just me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope that let's hope that this picks up. Let's hope that this picks up for real. This fight has been all right. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I was checking. I was checking something. Missed the first 15 seconds of this round. Hopefully not much. I ain't missed much. Yeah, but it seems like once they get to holding or fighting on the inside, it seems like Shakur wants to fight there and wants to engage, and Edwin just kind of wants to hold wait until the ref breaks them up, which I think is a missed opportunity because one, if that's when Shakur is trying to fight, then hey, fight with him, and two, you're having trouble with the distance. If you're holding him and you got him up close, there's no more distance problem. You get what I'm saying? Unless Edwin is not a good inside fighter, which, ooh, nice right hook from Edwin. Yeah. Yeah, that right hook kind of Shakur was kind of trying to more engage this round, and Edwin kind of caught him with a right hook. And now he's gotten him to bite on a few feints, which the reason that's significant, when you get somebody to bite on a few feints, you see where they put their head or body in position. So now when you throw the punch, you're throwing to where you know that person is going to bend. Let's say that person is bending to his right. Now you know when you actually are going to throw a punch and not feinting, you can throw to where you know his head is going to be. So him getting to bite on a few feints is a significant thing. Is something maybe to the casual eye is something insignificant, but somebody who's in boxing knows that how getting people to bite for feints, how that can be good for you. Yeah. Edwin, I do like that Edwin has not forgotten the body attack. Every chance he gets, he tries to go to the body. And that's good. That's good because you want to take a little bit air out of them tires. You know what I'm saying? All that foot movement, and the way to do that is as Teddy Atlas used to say, putting water in the basement. You know what I'm saying? Just keep hitting them low, not low, like keep hitting them to the body. How that's probably a better way of putting it. Not advocating dirty boxing. Okay, nice jab from Shakur Stevenson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not much. A lot of posturing. I don't even know who to give that round to. I think I'm a favor Shakur Stevenson there. I felt like he wasn't running as much and he did land a nice job. So right now I have the fight 3-3. It's easily a round I could have gave to De Los Santos, but I think I who I would rather have been in that round is uh uh probably Shakur Stevenson. But we'll see. Uh, well, Ryan Garcia has tweeted out, I think Edwin is winning due to aggression, but there's no way that we'll give him any rounds. And I don't think he's wrong. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to look on Twitter what people are saying. Right. Round started. I'll check Twitter in a little bit. Hopefully things will pick up this round so far. Little bit of a smooth snooze fest, but again, Edwin has the power enough to turn this fight around and make it exciting and who knows, maybe Shakur can start pressing the action if Edwin starts to fade, who which he's done in the past, in particular his fight against William Foster, his lone loss. So I mean, to be fair, not much has happened. uh, uh see See, Shakur Stevenson complained to the referee. The referee now warns Edwin De Los Santos about using his forearm, uh, uh, on the inside. Oh, nice right hook from Shakur Stevenson. And that seemed to have angered Edwin, and he wants to come forward and throw punches. Yeah. What's making this fight very difficult from an entertainment value is Shakur just keeps jumping out, controlling the distance. And once Edwin has success in closing the distance, he just holds. You know what I'm saying? And holding has not been excessive, so he's not going to get a warning. But I'm speaking strictly from an entertainment value. This fight has not delivered to what people have hoped it to be. Yeah. Yeah, you see right there. They're holding. Edwin's decision is just to hold and wait for the referee to break him as Shakur is trying to find openings. I'm not sure Edwin has an inside game. That's something he may need to work on. That's something he may need to work on. But it, it I see Edwin being discouraged to open up because every time he steps forward, Shakur just backs up. When is now looking in the crowd, talking to people, you know, doing dances and stuff like that. I'm not sure what's going on. And Shakur seems to be pressing the action, which it's surprising so far. And I don't think it behooves him to do that. I think that boring style that he's been implementing is probably what he should do. But man, like I don't think Edwin has landed a glove on this guy in this round. 15 seconds left in this round, and not much has happened. And I'm gonna have to give this round to Shakur Stevenson. I feel like he's controlled the pace so far and landed a couple punches as well. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give that round to Shakur Stevenson. I'm gonna give that round to Shakur Stevenson. Uh, off ring generalship, he did land a couple punches. I'm not enjoying the fight. I'll be honest with you, but hey, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is what we got. Yeah. See. Yeah, I'm on Twitter right now. Everybody's just complaining how boring this fight is. And to be honest with you, that it is very boring. And this is not good for boxing. This is supposed to be a big weekend, big Thursday because they got the F1 and and this is the product you're delivering? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. This is starting to look like a mistake. All right, so far I have it 4-3 in favor of Shakur Stevenson. Uh and but I hope that this fight picks up the pace because I'm really not enjoying this. And which I'm sure again, the people on Twitter aren't either, so I'm not the only one. Yeah. But what I don't understand, this is what one thing that I find frustrating from Edwin's point of view is that when they get in the inside and they're holding, he needs to figure out a way to find openings there. You have the guy, you maybe you hold him with one arm and punch with the other. But now Shakur Stevenson punched in the middle of a break. And the referee just said something to him. It didn't look like a strong warning, but he needs to watch out for that. Yeah, a lot of posturing, a lot of yeah. Oh, nice jab from Edwin. All right, now Edwin's trying to fight on the inside, which is good. Let's see. Yeah, it's still posturing on both ends, just kind of measuring, and not much happening. I don't think anybody's landed anything of significance in this round. This is unfortunate. Oh, nice little jab from Shakur Stevenson. Edwin steps in with his own jab and misses. Uh, Yeah, Edwin is now just trying to counterpunch. At least that's what it looks like. He looks like he wants to conserve his energy. He doesn't want to throw punches because he knows he's not going to miss. I think he's already established that he's not able to close the distance on Shakur. And he goes, you know what? My best bet. Nice job from Shakur Stevenson. My best bet is waiting for him to open up and then countering over him. So uh, I, that from a fan's perspective is not going to make the fight exciting. Who knows? Maybe Shakur does get overexcited and Edwin lands something, but the way the fight's been playing out, I can't see it happening, bro. I really can't. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Edwin now playing around a lot, kind of like again, I'm gonna give that round to Shakur Stevenson. I felt like he landed a nice, couple nice jabs. Not much happening, but yeah. So far through 8 rounds, I have this fight 5-3 in favor of Shakur Stevenson. Still anybody's fight, but it's quite disappointing to say the least. Yeah, yeah. Somebody tweeted out Rancis Bartholomew versus Robert Easter Jr. was better than this. uh Yeah, no, I cannot see anybody um like enjoying this fight and wanted to see. Uh, I don't know. I can't picture this being a good thing on Shakur Stevenson's resume. Like, oh yeah, you remember that fight when you faced the puncher and Edwin de los Santos? Yeah, I remember that fight was super boring. Lucky for him, I don't think many people are going to see this fight, considering it's on a Thursday, considering it's so late, you know. And so I'm predicting actually bad numbers for this fight. unfortunately. I'm not celebrating that by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, nice little right hook from Edwin. Actually, should like I wouldn't say hurt. I would definitely like want to say knock the cobwebs off Shakur Stevenson in that little exchange they had. Yeah. Another right hook from Edwin. And Shakur better not get too cocky. Better because again, he may catch Edwin with a shot, sure. But I'm not so sure that if they get into exchange, he's gonna get the better of it. Uh let's see. So far, but yeah, Edwin tried to get his get back. I mean, excuse me, Stevenson tried to get his get back earlier, and then seemed to pay the price for it. So far, not much action, but so far, Edwin is having a decent round so far. Neither fighter has significant marks on his face because not significant punches were landed. So, oh, nice jab from Edwin. As Shakur tried to go to his body. Again, now a jab to the body from Edwin. This is probably Edwin's best round so far. Uh Now again, another jab from Edwin as to the head as Shakur tried to go to Edwin's body, and now Edwin is trying to lead. Oh, that was to the back of the head, and the ref didn't call that. On the inside, Shakur Stevenson landed an overhand left to the back of the Edwin's head, and referee just braked it without mentioning anything. Those shots to the back of the head are very dangerous. So I'm hoping I'm hoping that. Oh, okay. So now the referees got grabbing both for landing in the back of the head. I don't honestly, I in that exchange, I don't think either landed to the back of the head. I'm not sure what was that warning for. Um, yeah, and they're showing the replay. Neither punch landed to the back of the head. As I said, I don't understand what the referee was doing there. Shakur Stevenson now coming forward, landed a nice little jab, another nice little jab. He's trying to steal this round. So far, this round, in my opinion, is definitely a De Los Santos round. Eh, eh, Yeah, no, I give that round to De Los Santos. Not much happened. Excuse me. Let me correct myself. Not that not much happened. It wasn't a super exciting round, but compared to the rounds previous, that was a more exciting round, and I definitely give that round to De Los Santos. And honestly, I think that who knows with Mark Krieger, but I think that's a round that was pretty clear that it was his round. Guys, put your scorecards in the chat, man. I want to see. I want to keep up with how you guys seeing it. This is before the last round. Twin Munoz said he has it 4-4. Mel the Maker says Santos needs a knockout to win. And I would agree. I would agree. He needs a knockout to win, not because that's how I see the fight, but because of the landscape of who's thrown the event, and we know how boxing is. So far, I got Shakur Stevenson up 86-85. So still a close fight, still anybody's fight on my scorecard. And Edwin now seems a little bit more. He has a little bit more of what I want, a little bit more juice, and he's coming forward. And let's see. It's hey man, he has 3 rounds to either to win clearly or win by knockout. Wow, he missed with a right hook, literally spin himself around, which I don't think he should do because if Shakur Stevenson could close the distance, uh, he really could have got caught off balance. So yes, be aggressive. Oh, nice right hook from Shakur Stevenson. And now seems like both fighters are now sitting down on their punches a little bit more. Last round, Edwin landed a couple nice shots, and now Shakur Stevenson landed a nice little right hook. And now Edwin is trying to go to the body with that jab. now they're both posturing. They're both looking at each other. They're both, trying to see what they got. But yeah, not much is happening. Not much is happening. Ooh, nice little body shot from Edwin right there. I, to be honest with you, I'm not sure how Edwin should go moving forward because it seems like he can't close the distance as quick as he would like. And then when they get on the inside, Shakur holds, and when he holds, he has the advantage because Edwin doesn't throw punches once they're in the clinch. Shakur does. So I like, to be honest with you, it's not even something where I'm like, oh, maybe Edwin should try this or maybe this. I really can't think of anything Edwin can do. And as for Shakur Stevenson, I would just keep doing what he's doing. Maybe, oh, nice little right hook from Shakur Stevenson. I'm not sure. Shakur Stevenson now complaining of a low blow. I didn't see anything too egregious. Yeah. So yeah, no. So far, I got this round for Shakur Stevenson. So far, feel like he's controlling the distance, doing so. It looks like Edwin keeps looking to his corner. I'm not sure if he's looking to his corner for advice or what's going on, but that's something he should not do. He should not look to his corner for advice. You get your advice during the break, because you could get caught sleeping, and maybe he's so not threatened by by Shakur Stevenson that he's like, you know what, uh, uh, um, I could look to my corner because this guy's not going to throw any punches. By the way, I gave that last round to Shakur Stevenson. So far, I have this fight 96-94 in favor of Shakur Stevenson. So I have it 6-4 in favor of Shakur Stevenson. On my scorecard, Edwin would need to win the last two rounds for it to be a draw. So for him to win, he either needs to get a knockout or a knockdown and win one of the rounds. So this is the championship rounds. This is where men become legends. This is where history is made. So if Edwin really wants to be a champion, if Edwin really wants to pull off this win, he has to figure out a way to put Shakur down, whether that be a couple knockdowns or just a complete knockout. But time is running out, and he has 6 minutes to prove himself. 11th round just started. Nice little jab from Edwin de los Santos, and he seems to be okay, ready to go offensive. I can see his facial expression as well as the pressure he's putting on that front foot. Let's hope he comes out and fights a little bit more aggressive. But he just doesn't quite look that comfortable. I'm not sure if something's bothering him, but he doesn't look quite that comfortable, unfortunately. Oh, nice jab from Edwin. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nice jab from Shakur Stevenson. Caught Edwin coming in with his own jab. Uh, I just wish right there. I would just wish Shakur Stevenson would have followed it up with a left hand or a right hook. Uh, that's a nice jab from Edwin. That's what the jab is for. The jab obviously is a tool where you can manage distance. You can hurt somebody, like stun somebody. But really, the jab is once you stun somebody is to use the power punch right after that. And considering the pace of this fight, once you land a nice jab, man, you got to take the advantage right there. But so far, this has been a good round for Edwin, I want to say, although Shakur has had his moments. But man, this is gonna hurt Shakur Stevenson's stock a lot, man. This fight has been very, very boring. Okay. Not again, still not much happening. Edwin's just following him around the ring, following him around the ring. Uh 40 seconds left in this round, and not much has happened, to be honest with you. But again, by default, I may be giving this round to Edwin, but it's not by much. See, I don't like what the referee is doing there. They were fighting on the inside as they were holding, and he comes in right away and break. If fighters are throwing punches on the inside, and I'm a referee, I'm gonna let it go unless I feel like you're holding somebody's arm and hindering from throwing punches with that arm, and while you're throwing punches. But they both seem like in an equal clinch, throwing punches on the inside. So yeah, I don't know. This fight, I don't know. Again, I gave that round to Edwin, but I'm not gonna give. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that with my chest. Like, oh yeah, that was a clear Edwin round. That's just a round. I just felt Shakur Stevenson ran a little bit too much, man, for me to uh, 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 give him that round. Let me go back to Lou DeBella says, dreadful. This is literally getting ridiculous. 11th round actually got worse. Yeah. Let's see. De Los Santos had I don't know, a 6-5 edge in landed punches in round 10. Only the fourth time Shakur Stevenson has it outlanded in 143 pro rounds. That is absolutely ridiculous. Man, this is getting crazy. Oh, all right. Round started. I actually missed the round being on Twitter, reading people's reactions. Either way, that probably was more exciting than the action in the ring. Man, Shakur Stevenson dodging a lot of punches from Edwin De Los Santos right there. And but Shakur Stevenson kind of knows he has the fight in the bag. And it's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna run around. Nothing's gonna happen to me. And Edwin now selling out. See this referee, man, they throwing punches. And now he warns Edwin, listen, if you guys are in the inside holding, but one is throwing punches while the other one is holding, I'm letting you fight. I'm letting you fight, especially this late in the fight. Like, come on, man. What's going on? Oh, nice 1-2 from Shakur Stevenson there. That kind of stopped Edwin in his tracks. Edwin was coming forward, and it's, man. But it's 1 in the morning, right? It's 12:55 in the morning here in New York City. Uh so it's pretty late. Nobody's gonna have trouble sleeping after this fight. Everybody's gonna be able to sleep like a baby after this boring fight, to be honest with you. So far, Edwin now trying to cut the distance. Shakur just try to come in with a surprise 1-2 and miss. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm really having not that he's taking a point, but I haven't liked the way Harvey Dock has ref this fight. He just gave Edwin a warning for a punch behind the head that missed. Not sure. Okay, well, looks like Edwin is not able to close the distance, and there's only 35 seconds left in this round. So if I'm Edwin, I'm going all out. I'm going all out. If you're tired, hey, listen, you just empty the gas tank. Don't go home thinking like, man, I had a little bit left to give. And Edward now just stopped. He stopped throwing punches. He's kind of discouraged, and Shakur is laughing at him. I'll be honest, I don't even know who to give this round to. I guess I'll give this round to Shakur Stevenson for I can't even say. I can't even say who I give this round to. Yeah, Edwin just kind of conceded. Kind of just was like, okay, whatever. I don't know. This was very, very disappointed. You could tell they both, honestly, they both looked disappointed after the fight. It looked like Shakur Stevenson refused to shake his hand, and I don't know. I don't know. This is disappointing, to be honest with you. Again, you know what? I'm gonna give that last round to Edwin just because he tried. No, not really. I gotta give that last round to Shakur. So I got Shakur winning 7-5. Not that that's saying much. Shakur Stevenson winning 7-5. I felt like Edwin de los Santos kind of just conceded, like, all right, this fight's gonna go to the decision, as opposed to actually trying to close the show and trying to be like, you know what, I may not get a decision. Let me try one last shot just to get a knockout. I'm gonna empty the gas tank right here. If I win, God bless. If I lose, God bless. Kind of just at the end, kind of just like, all right, there's not much time left in the round. Let me just and I can't see that from a fighter, to be honest with you. But hey, we'll see. We'll see how the decision ends. I'm sure they're probably going to be like 118, 110, 119, 109, and 120, 108. Like, I'm sure the scorecards are going to be something ridiculous like that. But I have it 7-5 for Shakur Stevens. Let me see. Let me see what yeah, D Style, another YouTuber, he has it 7-5 for Shakur Stevenson, as do I. Devin Haney said, should have offered this bum 10%. I was being too generous. Ezrod Boxing, the guy who gave me the nickname Voice of Dominican Boxing, has scored it 6-6. So he has this fight a draw. Let's see who else. G Funky, another YouTuber, says 36 minutes of my life I won't get back. Uh, let's see what else people are tweeting. Right, not much happening here. I'm just very, very, very disappointed in the in the entertainment value. Whether forget who you thought won, if you thought this fight was a draw, whatever, man. That's your opinion, and I can't knock it. Now, from an entertainment value, I'm very, very, very disappointed. I don't think this is a fight that the ESPN executives are going to be happy. I think they're going to be disappointed. They're going to be like, "What's going on, man? We're paying you whatever." I don't know how much Shakur made in this fight. $2-3 million. To some degree, you're getting paid to entertain, and you can say now, not every fighter is a come forward fighter, an exciting fighter, but you're still a fighter. You still kind of have to make a fight. You still have to land significant punches, hurt fighters, and I think Edwin could have done a little bit more, but I don't think he was the one running. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Looks like they're getting ready to announce the scorecards. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson. I think the right man won, to be honest with you. I scored it 7-5 in his favor. I believe one judge had it 7-5, and the other two judges had it 8-4. Actually, the scorecard seemed fair to me. But and hey, man, that was interesting. But one thing I will say, they definitely beat me by 120, 108. You know what I'm saying? They beat me because that was dreadful to watch. I'll be honest with you. I I do not want to see. I don't want to say I don't want to see Shakur Stevenson again. I'll say this: I'm not going to be super anticipating his next fight. That's not a fight that I'm going to be like, oh man, I can't wait to see him fight again. Like, man, that guy need to get back in the ring, man. Like, get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that about him. And I'm not somebody who's against defensive fighters. Believe it or not, I like Mayweather. I like Pernell Whitaker. I like, who else was the defensive fighter? That's on two that just come to my top of my head. You know what I'm saying? So I like defensive fighters, but to some degree, they delivered offense. They landed clean, hard punches consistently throughout the fight. They never were this boring. So I'm very disappointed how this fight came out. This was not an entertaining fight. Thought the right man won, but it's unfortunate that boxing sometimes doesn't deliver on the hype. But all right, guys, that's my live for today, man. Hopefully you guys, well, I was going to say, hopefully you guys enjoyed the fight. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentating. You know what I'm saying? Enjoyed my opinion, enjoyed me breaking down the fight. I'm going to go to sleep. It is 1 a.m. here in New York City, and I'm tired. But all right, guys, until next time, peace.